Do lions eat humans? How do lions mate? Oh God. It's actually not a very pleasant experience. What would win, a lion or a tiger?
Hi, do you know what you're here to do today?
I'm here to answer some of the most searched questions about lions. Do lions eat humans? Yes, not if they were desperate in the wild and unfortunately you are on your own, there's a very high chance you may not go home. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in that position, but the answer is probably yes. It's not the one you're looking at that's your issue when it comes to lions. You've got to remember they're going to use you and distract you, so there will be a very obvious individual. You know, a lioness is going to come and take your attention, and then it's what's coming up behind you is the problem. Why do lions have fluffy tails? So it's just a tip, but it's actually, there's a few reasons for that. It's a great fly swatter for a start. The tail itself uses a lot of communication, so having that extra bit of fluff on the end, you can really see like quick movements. So you can tell if they're getting annoyed, if they're happy, if they're starting to become intent on something. You can see the tail changing and moving. They mainly use it to swat flies, that I've noticed anyway. What would win, a lion or a tiger? Short answer is, in my opinion, a tiger. They are very self-focused and they do everything for themselves. The lions are very social animals. They've got a pride, so they're very family orientated. They require help from other members of the pride when they're hunting. When you look at it from that point, you've got an animal that does everything on its own and looks after itself, and then you've got another animal that requires its family to survive. I'm going to go with a tiger. Do lions live in the jungle? Do you know what? I was waiting for this one. The short answer is no, they don't.
Why are they called King of the Jungle then?
So we've gone through this question before. It's to do with the mane itself, to represent royalty, to represent the top of the pride, the leader in charge, that kind of thing. So it's actually a royal aspect than a location aspect. Can lions climb trees? Yes, they can. Yes. From a keeper perspective, we always look up as well as down. In the wild, yes, they can climb trees easily. I wouldn't go for a tree. Yeah, I've worked somewhere else previous to this place and I've done many a night shift because there's been a lion up a tree who has refused to come down and I've not been able to go home, so I know this one very well. Can lions be tamed? No. They have respect for them, but no, they cannot be tamed. They are extremely dangerous animals. They're not a pet that you can take home. They are a wild animal whose instincts are always going to come out, whether it's at a young age or an old age. There's no doubt about it. You can take the animal out of the wild, but you cannot take the wild out of the animal. So, no, they cannot be tamed. Can lions eat plants? Yes. They know if they've got really bad stomachs, that if they eat a lot of grass, it will actually help them regurgitate and it will stop the irritation in the stomach. So if they're not feeling well, they know it will help them feel better. So yeah. How do lions mate? Oh God. It's actually not a very pleasant experience from my understanding when I've done the sort of biology behind it all. The male cat penis has barbs in it. So when he's finished, these little barbs come out, but they kind of go backwards. So as he removes himself from the female, he kind of slices the inside of her as he comes away. So I don't think it's a great experience, but it doesn't stop them because when she's in season, they just go and go and go. Like how he keeps up, good on him. I have no idea. It's quite interesting to see the type of things people do Google. I mean, clearly some people are quite bored. I don't know, everybody's mind works differently, so some of it makes sense, you know, a lot of it is very factual, there's a reason for everything, Mother Nature has a purpose for everything. But yeah, you know, each to their own personally.